Devil's Lake, North Dakota is one of the most remarkable lakes in North America as it continues to grow, spreading across 160,000 acres of what was once farmland and prairie. Long a mecca for ice anglers in search of plentiful and huge perch, the fishing has changed. Perch are still present, but today the lake also is a top fishery for numbers of nice walleyes and pike. Indeed, with liberal limits and consistent fishing for numbers of quality fish, it may now be the finest harvest fishery in all of North America.
Oh, I got a good walleye here, Chip.
There we go. Come here. There we go, Bruce. Nice way to get things going. Chunky little walleye.
Yeah.
Tell you what, when you think of ice fishing destinations, there are certain ones that come to mind, and one of them is Devil's Lake. That's where we're at today, out here with Bruce. And you know what? When you think of Devil's Lake, you think of all different types of fish, and we're doing that. We're chasing all different types of fish in Devil's Lake. This is definitely a nice way to get things moving. What a fatty. Oh, another nice little chunky guy here, Bruce. These guys are, the thing that about Devil's Lake area that really impresses me is this fishery and just how fertile all this water is. These fish grow fairly rapidly out here. Now, what would be the main forage for these fish in this lake?
The food source in here is mainly the shrimp, but there are some very small leeches in here that they feed on. And then there's a lot of forage minnows that they also feed on. So they have an awesome food source, but their main meal is the shrimp.
And it's really exciting. I mean, for those of you that aren't familiar with what Devil's Lake area is all about, I mean, this lake has grown over the years, and so has the population of the fish.
It has. It's taken a little time for the fishery to catch up to the new water, but it's really, the success rate is fantastic here today.
All right. Now, what is all in here? I mean, there's a lot of different types of fish.
There's white bass, walleyes, perch, and northerns, and there is a handful of crappies to be caught in this lake as well.
Run us through a typical winter calendar year and all the, the times of year, what bites when, from walleyes to perch. How do you see Devil's Lake playing out through a normal winter season?
Well, for myself, in the early ice before the main lake freezes up, usually late November, early December, like Wolfert's Bay freezes up in the north end of 6 Mile. And what I like to do is I like to hunt for pike at that time. They're in those shallow bays. I might spend some time spearing and setting tip-ups and even jigging for them. As the lake starts to get hard and the ice becomes safer to travel, then we start hunting for perch and walleye. And it can generally be any time in that second week of December on a good year, and right until late March and into early April before the ice goes bad. So you got a real wide band of time to fish.
Yeah. Nice perch.
Nice job, Chip.
Tell you what, I haven't come to Devil's Lake for gotta be 15 years now, and these guys right here, these big fat jumbo perch, are gotta be your #1 draw.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, everyone wants them.
If somebody's coming out here to target perch like this, I mean, most of this seems to be, at least in my experience, these are basin-related fish, big, large, flat areas like what we're fishing now.
Sure, I agree. That's where the schools, the majority of the numbers are.
So how do you keep up with schools of fish like this? I mean, it takes a lot of drilling.
You drill a lot, and then when you find some, you try to keep it to yourself as much as you can.
Oh yeah. Look at this guy.
What a giant crappie.
That is absolutely awesome. Now, there's not that many crappies out here, is there?
There's not. This is the only place in the whole lake I know where to catch them.
Well, you know that. You're out here guiding every day. But that's one thing about Devil's Lake that is just so exciting, is it's so fertile and there's so many different fish. I mean, we're catching perch, we're catching northern, we're catching walleyes, and now a crappie like that. Look at the size of that crappie.